Hello everybody, Jackson here from the Wealth Squad. Today we'll be talking about 3 stocks to watch for next week. We're going to start off with Visa. Now, Visa has been lacking a little bit lately. Let's check out the 5 days. You can see a pretty large drop, month even. You can see since July, it's fallen from 215 now at that 225 range. So we're going to look and see if we think Visa is going to bounce back or not. So we're going to zoom out, incorporate the March 2020 drop, and you can see that Visa is headed towards the previous top before COVID, which was at 215, 214, and right now it is at, 224? So, we have a little bit to go at least, but there is a strong support there. Now, it's hit 1, 2, 3, at least 3 major times where it's actually meant something, right? This is all resistance. Now it's going to be support. So Visa is a world-class company, right? Let's check out the all-time chart. You can see it does nothing but go up. Obviously, maybe that won't last forever, but it does seem like Visa is still doing well and it's not going to go away anytime soon. So if you were to bet on Visa, I bet you'd be right and to say that it will go up after hitting this mark. Will it hit the mark? Maybe. But if it hits that mark, then it would be a good bet to buy into, I think. And you can see also the RSI. It's pretty low on the 1-year chart. It's almost to that below 30 line like it was in last November when it was at 180. Now it's at nearing 215. So yeah, I do think Visa would be a good bet here. And then we could check out Finviz, and you can see that they had them in a channel, and that channel broke. Now Visa is headed towards the support resistance line. So we're gonna see where that takes us, but it does look, short-term bearish, long-term, longer term, bullish, longer than short-term horizon. Next, we will look at Zoom. Now, Zoom had a bad earnings report lately. You can see that big drop off from 340 to 300. Now let's check on TradingView. So, this is kind of hard. There's not a real pattern here. It's more just like support and resistance. All right, so we could see this 282 line meant a lot back in July of 2020 and back in May of 2021. So what I think will happen is if it does not hit here, then it will just continue to bounce and recover this drop. So it's a 15% drop. So if it recovers, obviously it'll be like 15%. Maybe we could even see the 400s again at 35% gains. But you can see the RSI is below 30. Let's check the 1 year. Yeah, it literally is on the 30 mark, which means, it's oversold. And, Zoom is kind of a COVID play, but considering that, integrated home/office work will stay for a while, then we know it's not gonna just disappear, right? Zoom might be here to stay for a while, and video might not be their only business, right? It's a business that has to expand somehow. Will it ever hit the 600 gains? Maybe. But will it bounce from this 280 mark? Yeah, I definitely think so. So Zoom's another stock to watch. And then lastly, we have Uber. Let's check out Uber. So you can see Uber has been destroyed lately from that $63, $64 high, now at 40 within the same year. Let's check what we have to say about Uber, shall we? So you can see that $64 high and that $13 low back in COVID times. Crazy low for Uber. But you can see the stock's been hit pretty hard recently, and it's kind of in this little pennant channel here, only to keep going down and down and down. till this 37, 38 mark. It might just go before that, right? But this is actually a bullish move. Every stock I've shown today, in my opinion, will go up within a month or couple from here. But let's check out the actual pattern. This is called a falling wedge, and you can see it starts off high, it just keeps going, new lower lows, and same thing with the highs. You can see a lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, and lower highs as well every single time it hits this line. So what I think will happen, maybe I'm considering Uber to stay in this formation until it breaks out and goes into the upside. Now the earnings report is, what does it say, November 10th. So maybe get out before then if you're uncertain, because that always brings volatility, right? You can see right here it jumped, here it jumped / fell, here it fell, here it jumped actually. So it's kind of like a 50-50 chance. Will it jump, will it fall? And maybe you don't want to take that risk, so you could get out instead, take those gains. But we can see on the year chart, the RSI is not too bad. We are expecting it to fall from this $40 mark down to the 38, 37 range if the chart continues to follow this pattern. So eventually, from all the stocks I've shown today, maybe there's going to be some more short-term losses, right? Within a couple days or weeks. But in the next couple months, we do see a longer-term outperformance on these stocks rather than the market. So do what you want with that information. Those are the stocks that we are watching for this upcoming week. Let us know other stocks that you are watching, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.